In this video, you'll learn how to complete an applicant's disclosure and borrowing service DBS check in the NHS Jobs service. On accepting a conditional job offer, the applicant is provided with instructions on how to complete a DBS check when given their pre-employment details. From your employer dashboard, select the pre-employment checks link. On the pre-employment checks page, the outstanding checks section shows the DBS check is outstanding. From the What Needs Doing Next section, select the View Checks or Withdraw Offer link. On the Conditional Offer Has Been Accepted page, select the Check Pre-Employment Checklist option and select the Continue button. On the Pre-Employment Checklist page, select the Disclosure and Borrowing Service DBS check link. In this example, the status is not started as you haven't started the check. You're asked what DBS check does the applicant need. If a DBS check is needed, select the level and select the Continue button. If a DBS check isn't needed, select Not Required and select Continue to complete the check. In this example, a DBS check is needed. You're asked, when did the applicant last have a DBS check? Enter the date and select the Continue button. You'll find this on a copy of the employee's DBS certificate in their employee file. Make sure you enter the date in the correct format. For example, 15/03/2017. You're asked, when was this document received? Enter the date and select the Continue button. Again, make sure you enter the date in the correct format. You're asked, when was this document checked? Enter the date and select the Continue button. Again, make sure you enter the date in the correct format. You're asked, who checked the DBS status? Enter the first name and last name and select the Continue button. You're asked, is the DBS check okay? If you accept the DBS check, select Yes and select the Save and Continue button. If you don't accept the DBS check, select No and select Save and Continue. If you have a query about the DBS check, select Needs Further Investigation and select Save and Continue. You're asked, add a note about the DBS check. To add a note, select Yes and select the Save and Continue button. If you don't want to add a note, select No and select Save and Continue. In this example, you're adding a note. Enter the subject and detail and select the Continue button. You're asked, add another note about the DBS check. To add another note, select Yes and select the Save and Continue button. If you don't want to add another note, select No and select Save and Continue. On the Disclosure and Borrowing Service DBS check page, check the information you've added is correct. To edit this information, select Yes and select the Continue button. If you don't need to edit this information, select No and select Continue. For users of NHS Jobs and ESR integration, the DBS information is transferred from NHS Jobs to ESR within 1 hour and the applicant record is updated. This information is found in the applicant record within the Extra Person Information section of ESR and can be checked with the correct ESR rules and permissions. Once a check is completed, DBS is removed from the Outstanding Checks section of the Pre-Employment Checks page. As you successfully completed the applicant's DBS check in NHS Jobs, you can now complete the next pre-employment check. To find out more information, visit the NHS Jobs Employer Hub at beta.jobs.nhs.uk/home.